Here, big tires, up to 35-inch tall tires, the 35 by 12.5 BF Goodrich KO3 tire. Very modern looking mirrors. The door handles, none of this retractable crap that dives itself in every time you lock the truck, permanently mounted. So 5.5-foot bed, and they're saying payload numbers of up to 2,000 pounds, regardless of whether or not, go for it, you're good, my friend. So this is still a very early concept, there we go, so I'm not allowed to touch it, but we can certainly show you. So much like the Rivian, there is going to be a little bed piece that slots in. I'm glad to see that Scout is not just, this is Big Mac, people! This is awesome, 10,000 pounds of towing as well. 350 miles is what Scout is targeting, but with that gasoline range extender, they're saying potentially up to 500 miles. So the big news on this truck, so obviously very digital, but there are still some physical controls, which is great to see, such as on the steering wheel, 4 real switches. They're not doing the ID4 thing with just 2 switches. It's a really attractive looking interior. We have auxiliary buttons to the left side of the steering wheel. We've got a mount on the dash there. Overhead switches, which apparently is where the locking differentials live, which is just the coolest thing for those people trying to live out their Boeing fantasy.
Thinking it is.
I'm thinking that's a bench seat, people. So what Scout is doing is they're bringing the electrification aspect of modern vehicles. Look how open that footwell is. You know, the days of having to struggle with bench seats and these weird little limited legroom things, not going to happen in this truck. Well, so pretty good sized back seats, certainly larger than what I see on most mid-sized trucks. Maybe not up to full-size level, but 3 usable seats, and we've got a big glass roof in this particular Terra, which is really a cool look as well. Hummer EV independent rear suspension, F-150 Lightning independent rear suspension, Scout solid rear axle, mechanical locking differentials. What a cool concept, right? Oh, we can do it on the SUV. That'll give you a good sense of what it looks like. Power opening front trunk, huge amount of space in the front here. Not quite as big as like an F-150, but definitely usable. Now, look at that. Integrated air compressor as well. There's a lot that we don't know about this truck that we're still learning as we go along, because the press release has some good info. It's a little scant in some areas, but we're starting to get a better sense of what Scout is doing with these vehicles. And from what I'm seeing, from where I'm standing, they're super cool. Folks, we're going to have more info over at alltfl.com about the Scout Terra SUV.